This is day one of the ongoing series that's going on the YouTube of my 8-week camp for boxing. Come on, come on. I cannot wait to get in the gym today. I think it's going to be a great session. And you know what? I think I'm going to have a bit of fun today. Today is the first session boxed off from the gym. It's Monday, first week of my camp, and already it's been a tough session. I'm already scared for what else is to come. I may have to go on, well, I do have to go on a run today, and I'll be making sure I do one. I'm not sure whether it'll be a light one or an heavy one, because to be fair, on Saturday I did have a bit of an heavy one after being back from the holiday, so yeah, it was tough, that one, to be fair. So I didn't think today could get any better. It did. As you can see, I've been running, sweating like mad. Not my fault though, I blame my father. He come in my room and he was like saying, oh, you need to be running today, you need to be running. I was like, oh no. And he suggested that I run home from the gym. Yeah, that's all I gotta say to that. It's like 3.9 miles. To be fair, it's not as bad as I thought it were gonna be. We're a good run, but my girlfriend drove me there, obviously, and she drove back and pretty much watched me run the whole way back. And as well as that, she parked at the top of my street, waited for me to get to the top of my street to race me down. I mean, I won. Don't get me wrong, I won. But wow, that was a pain. But yeah, I think we're going to Nando's after this, so I may get a little bit of footage there. May have a little bit of fun with it. But yeah, no. Apart from that, literally nothing else has happened. And then later on, I'm probably gonna go on my Xbox, chill out for the rest of the night after I've eaten. And yeah, that'll be about it for today. But this is day one, or well, proper day one of the 8-week camp anyway. But wow, it's gonna be a good week. I'll tell you that now. Right, we've just absolutely dismantled a Nando's. Thoughts?
Very, very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I had medium chicken thighs, chips, spicy rice, sorry, and a Coca-Cola, bottomless Coca-Cola. I've figured something out, but what did you get?
The double chicken wrap.
Wow.
Lemon and herb.
Girly lips. But I've figured something out on a real, like, at Nando's, they do a thing, right, and we spoke about this, they do, don't they? It must be. They must do this thing where they just set the AC as low as they physically can, so when you buy a bottomless drink, you drink from it, you get colder, you get colder, you get colder, and because the AC is so cold, you eventually don't want the drink. Isn't it? Right, that's what they do. They must, because it's like, it's tragically cold. But you know what? You gotta have that dog in you, right?
Show them the weather as well.
You've got to have that dog in you. I will show in a sec. You've got to have that dog in you. And the reason why I do is because I'm cold, but I'm still getting my money's worth. I'm getting my money's worth. I probably had about 5 or 6 Coca-Colas. She had 2. Bad job. Anyway, the weather's not good, I'll show you. Yeah, the weather's just doom and gloom. So, yeah, it's not been the one weather-wise, but food was great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you really enjoyed it?
Very nice.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little date night.
Anyway, that ends Monday. So like I said, Monday's over now. We're on to Tuesday tomorrow. We've, in a nutshell, done a lot. Ran a decent amount. It was pretty good. 27 minutes, I think, at work. It should show here. And also, what else do? We had a good training session this morning, which absolutely obliterated me. Like, even she'll tell you, I was like literally falling asleep in a car, weren't I?
Yeah, you were this morning.
It was bad.
Even after a coffee.
I know, even after a coffee. But yeah, we had that, and then we had a little cheeky Greggs. Don't say anything. I got a Starbucks, and then I didn't really eat for the rest of the day, and then we had that Nando's then as a bit more of a healthier resort to Greggs and the crapness of Greggs. So yeah, that signs us out for day one of the first week. Anyway, it's been a tough one, but we move, and I'm only gonna get fitter, so I'm gonna start finding this stuff easy soon, and I'll be able to start recording properly, and that's exactly what I plan to do when I'm running and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it so far. There's still much more to come. Right, good morning all. Today's day 2 of the 8-week camp. I have yet to check my weight, so I'm going to do that when I get back home, or maybe the gym. Probably the gym actually, after I've trained, so it'd be a bit inaccurate, so I'd have lost a bit of water weight by then, but yeah, I'm going to check my weight, see how it's looking, and then once I've checked that, absolutely sweet. But yeah, we'll see you in today. See you in the gym. Hopefully Ben, Jake, we can have a little bit of a conversation with them about it, see how they're feeling, what they're thinking, that type of thing. And yeah, we're just gonna take the day as it goes. My body is hurting already. We're on day 2, my body's hurting. Session 1 done, I guess. Like I said, I wanted to go for a slow run today, so when we were finished I was quite excited. I was gonna get home and pretty much run straight away. And just as I do that, obviously the father comes. Feels like a massive complaint at my dad for 8 weeks, but no, to be fair, I'm down for it anyway. But he comes walking over and he's like, "You doing sprints, yeah?" I'm just like, oh, it's one of them feelings. It's one of them feelings. Dreading it, because I've now got to go to the bank. From the bank, I'm gonna go back home, get me running shoes on, and then go with my uncle. It's just tedious. Another note, as well as this being like a camp for myself, that type of thing, you know, recording how it goes, it's also going to be a when am I going to see Ben for his training, because I genuinely haven't seen anything of Ben. I have seen Jake, but I ain't seen Ben. I don't know what's going on there, so Ben needs to hurry up and get in track now. We just got to the track. The track's actually closed, doing interval sprints pretty much the opposite way down the street. It ain't going to be fun, because it's not going to be scales or nothing, so quicker than I expected to. We managed, I think it were I managed anyway, 120 to 130, but Mark was absolutely flying. He was going between 112 and 15, pretty much averaging 115 the entire way around. 112 on the last one. I know they were a bit different to what we normally do. Probably about rather than it being 400 meters, it was probably like 410, maybe 420. But no, feels more like a journal list than anything. Just sort of documenting everything as it goes. But yeah, I need to start getting some footage in more regularly. I think once I posted my first video properly on this entire journey, I think after that I'll become more comfortable in asking people around me to also do stuff like, you know, film me, or, you know, clip this for me, get a couple videos so I can put it onto my YouTube. Do you know what I mean? So just want to break those barriers, I guess, in its own sense. This is sort of a building up the courage for this type of thing. Probably help for stuff like press conferences too. But yeah, we're a good session today. Again, I think that'll be pretty much everything for today. To be fair, I'm sort of keeping it around the 2-session marker as of right now. I don't want to go too heavy. If I go too heavy, I could burn myself out too quickly, and I don't want to do that. I've already sprinted pretty much 3 times this week. I've done 2 runs this week. I did one on the Saturday, and then yeah, so I'm happy with my progress so far. I feel like I am coming on a long way. Normally my sprint times are a lot better than that. Even when I'm a little bit unfit, I'm hitting 120s, sub 120s minimum type of thing, but I was hitting way over that, so I was quite disappointed with them. But at the same time, like I said, It is what it is. It's just a fitness thing, so I'm going to build on it. I'm going to get better off the back of it. So as of right now, take it as it is, and I'll know next time I do it, the only thing I can do is improve it. That's exactly what I will do. So I'm just driving to the gym. I've got a PT now, and I've got a fitness class after that, so we'll get some footage of that. So I'll finally have some footage. But beyond that, I've just been driving to the gym, and on my way to, I just had a fella just walk straight across the road, just not even taking any notice of my car. And I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, like, how can you be so, like, ignorant? And then anyway, I started slowing down. And then as I'm slowing down, he clocks me. And he sort of, like, looks at me and then, like, waves to say thank you or sorry, one or the other. But the wave was a bit, like, it was a bit strange, really, actually, because it wasn't really a wave, and the best way I can describe it was less of a wave, more like something of a salute from an era of around the World War II period in Germany. If you understand what I'm trying to say. And I had literally zero time to process that fact, because I didn't really clock it at first, and I just sort of like waved back like that, and he looked at me and laughed. But oh yeah, it was bad. But I'm gonna get some good footage today. I'm just quickly nipping to a shop. I want to get a quick drink, and then as soon as I've got this drink, I'm going straight down to the gym, and I've got a nice little session with PT Lennon. Good lad, very good lad. And fitness class may have a lad in who's extremely good as well. He's called Ben Turner. He's on Guerrilla Promotions, you know, Darren Till's event. So he'll be on that in about 2 weeks. So it'll be a good little fighter on that too. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I think he's on the mini Gorillas version because he's new to it, if you know what I mean. So yeah. People should be on. It's not coming to the gym today. It's a dangerous one. We are hurting people. Me and Jack. We're hurting people, aren't we? What? We're hurting people.
Oh, serious damage.
Look at them. They're all in pain. Harvey, he's not in a good way. Look at them all. Over there. It's not looking good, is it?
No.
Definitely not. So I'm on the way to the gym now. I think I'm sparring today with one of the lads that I'll be also fighting with. It's always good fun. Jake is a proper good lad. He's got a serious jab at him as well. I would look at getting like clips and stuff like that, but I might not. Just out of respect to obviously the pair of us. I just don't want anything for anyone to see. So people could see like what we're doing out of sparring, they'll be able to counter it, that type of thing. And his style needs to keep privatised because his style is very, very good. Good come forward style. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to say this now while I've got the time to. I've had a little bit of a break from the day, really. You don't realise how much you need a team, like, you know, production wise and that sort of thing. So you actually do stuff like this, and like, it's crazy because I tried to get, not an interview, but obviously like, I tried to have a chat with Jake, and I was going to on the phone, but before I'd even had time to actually have a conversation with him properly myself about the spy, we were gone. And obviously he lives in Halifax, so I don't blame him for being gone, by no means, because as soon as 11 o'clock hits and the hour's gone, I'm off. The second that happens. So yeah, and I was just thinking that well, I need to go and do an S&C today, or at least a strength session. So I may record a little bit of clips for it, you know, get a little bit sorted, get it going really. So I might nip to Pascal's, which, by the way, might I just add, is an insanely good gym. Like, if you want sort of your old school rough and tough but still such a nice atmosphere at the same time. It gives you a good mixture of the two. It gives you that toughness of an old school gym while also being, you know, a friendly place where you can go. They're very welcoming, and the owner, Gordon, he's a very nice man. He knows what he's doing as well. Life, really, aside from boxing, it's quite boring, if I'm being honest. I don't really get up to much. So that's why I'm hoping I see Ben, who I figured out why he weren't in. He's currently in Barcelona having the time of his life. Mid-camp, by the way. Yeah, once I've got that stuff, I mean, it's the first week, really, it's just trying testing. Do you know what I mean? So, as soon as I've got everything sorted there, I'm gonna start, like, doing stuff with the boys, like Ben, like Jake, even my brother. I might go somewhere with my missus and then we'll have a look at stuff there, and, you know, just anything like that. I was meant to record Nando's, but I don't know, I felt bad putting her on the spot. I mean, I did, obviously, with that video that we did, but yeah, I don't want to put her too much on the spot. So life's a bit boring at the minute, but yeah, if I had to choose, which I've had the option to, between a run and strength, I'm doing strength. Your legs need a break, and then I can have the weekend to rest whilst obviously I'm not too far into camp. So yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. I'll get what videos I can and clips, and we'll sort it out. Just finished my strength work. While I'm here, might as well show you the craziness. We're getting fight ready is what we're getting. I'm feeling good, genuinely, really good. After that session, it was a tough one, but one I needed, one I really needed, so feels good. Just messed up real bad. Get size of me. Oh god, I've just literally drank nearly half a litre of water. But they're still gonna check weight, they're still gonna check weight. See what it's saying. Oh, I'm hoping for around 75. Hoping. Here we go. Well, that is the reality of like weight cutting and that type of stuff. If you're not putting the correct food in you, you're never gonna cut the weight right. And I've just gained a kilo again, just through sheer eating loads of stuff. Any support for this? Any support for my future fight that's coming up 10th of October? It's all greatly appreciated, no matter how you support, whether it be online or in person buying a ticket. But yeah, I just really hope I can get as much support as I can to the event, and sell as many tickets as I can also, because obviously that'll help me, and also it'll be absolutely brilliant seeing all of you that have decided to watch this series and decided to come for the journey. Yeah, I'm just on a little run, so I figured I might as well run and talk whilst I'm doing it. I don't know how far I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just know I'm running at a slow enough pace, just sort of a me and a half jog, probably doing around about, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 minutes per mile, something like that. I'm just gonna see how far I can get. Yeah, it gives me good time to actually make, after about 4 days, some type of thing for the boxing. Listen to me music and try and enjoy this weather, because it's freaking freezing, and I really, really wish I were back in Costa Rica right now. I've got a jumper and this sweat coat on, as well as my t-shirt. I've got some pants, shorts, and then my shoes. But yeah, job's not a good one. And then tomorrow I've got sprints and as well as sprints. Obviously training in the morning, and then yeah, that pretty much seals the first week. What actually, while I'm on this run, I'm sort of thinking that just about everything really, you know, something to say or post, you know. And one of the things that come to mind were that dog mentality that I know like 99% of boxers have, maybe even 100, because we're all cut from a different cloth. No matter how good or bad your record says, you are sick just because you box, or any martial art for that matter. But my point were, I was just thinking, like, I made a video on it and it just makes me think about it all the time when I'm running. That mentality of just like, someone's in front of you, you set yourself a goal, I say to a lamppost for example, and you go, right, I'm going to race you to it, and they're just walking steadily along, and you're absolutely bombing it down the street just to try and catch up to them. It's at 9-10 o'clock. The reason I love it so much is because it's so cold. It's cold, it's gritty. You don't want to do it, but you do it anyway. It gives you that dog in you, it gives you more of that dog in you. And it's times like now, when it gets gritty, where it comes out, running down. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just run round Charlie. Stupid clock. It's a good run this. I can already feel it. And there's a lot of steady ascents and descents. So I'm feeling good traversing everything. Like I said in day one, I do want to improve equipment. Well, I think I did anyway. I may have said it on a live actually, but I do want to improve my equipment. That being like my camera, microphone, you know, general stuff like that. So I want to start getting used to building it up. But if you are enjoying the terribly bad quality and all that other stuff, do let me know. If there's anything you think I should improve on, let me know. Camera wise, you know, video wise. Really, all I'm doing is literally recording off of the camera bit and just running with that. So if anyone knows any other ways that I can record off my camera that looks better, or I don't know, little tips and tricks for camera angles and stuff, because I know this is a terrible angle, but you just got to do with what you got to do with. Obviously, as you've seen, the boxing boys, we've been slowing down a lot lately. Obviously that's due to work commitment, and I don't really like soloing on our page, because that's not what it's about. It's about me and Tay, you know what I mean? Shout out Tay. But yeah, I want to start going a little bit more solo, sort of full time in myself, and then part time in the boxing boys until we both get more availability. Yeah, no, like I was saying about the dog, I remember when I was just off the back of a fight, I wanted to keep my fitness. I didn't want to lose what I had done. So I thought to myself, you know what? We're just gonna, hang on. I thought to myself, do you know what? We're just gonna run as long and as far as I can. See where I get. At first I was aiming for a marathon. I just wanted to see, or maybe an half, something like that. But yeah, I figured, you know what, we'll just give it a go, see how it goes. and we'll see what happens. Like, and I remember setting off, feeling good. I was running around this pace, to be fair, about a 9-minute pace. Not bad. Probably stuck it for 90%. I think the max I went to, which was towards the back end when I did either my foot in or my knee, one or the other, when before I had to stop. I was doing a 12 max probably, and then yeah, I had to give in, getting me mum and dad's car because my knee had gone. 15 mile, it was something like that I did in about 2.5, 3 hours. So if I remember and I find it, it'll be here, so you'll be able to see the exact time. But yeah, it was a really good run, that, other than just ripping my body to shreds. But yeah, that's what I mean by that dog mentality. You just don't want to stop. I just need to get used to the fact that of what I'm doing. I think I need to get to grips with it, because it feels like a whole reset. Obviously, I know I did TikTok, but this is very different in comparison, if you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, like I say, I'm going to try get as much as I can out in as much time as possible. I'm going to try do as much as I can in as much time as possible also. Just without, I don't know, I'm just not used to it, like I said. I am going to invest into a microphone. I know at the gym we do have microphones that the gym uses, so I'll be able to borrow them for select things, and I'd need to test the audio whilst I'm running off the mics. So I can borrow them in the meantime, and also eventually, like I've been saying, I want to also get a GoPro. Maybe get one second-hand or something like that. It just depends on how it's looking, boxing, you know, doing this type of thing. And if it does really well, like, you know, like I'm hoping, then I can start making like bigger, better stuff, you know, doing more, because it'll keep me consistent to boxing, it will keep me consistent to running, it will keep me consistent to doing all this other stuff, because I can do S&C sessions, and I can do like little, you know, training tips and stuff like that, see what I can get away with. But yeah, like I said, it'll be probably just this video for day 5. Can't really physically add much else because I'm not really doing anything else, so like I say, it just seems pointless. But yeah, I will get better, so I want to gauge the view count on this, and you know, if it does a nice little starter number, you know, 50 to 100, if not more than that, views, then I'll more than likely start ramping it up, and then, you know, taking it a bit more seriously, because as of right now I'm just using it as like a side hobby. You know, every now and again I'll just record something, see what happens. And I feel like my best video was probably the run and the S&C, like I said, the training side of it. So I need to start banging them out a bit more, because just talking like this can get boring, I understand. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes anyway. Yeah, we'll see. But for day 5, that's it for now. I'm gonna get home as soon as my girlfriend's done, and then as soon as that's done, then I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, early morning PT, may get some clips, and then PT myself, which I will get clips of that, and then yeah, probably do a bit of a interviewee type thing with my dad. Won't be an interview, I'll just be chatting with him. But yeah, I feel like that'll do well too, and I can feature him, so it'll probably get a couple more views as well. But yeah, that's all from me for now. Have a good rest of your nights. It's Friday night, 10 o'clock. But yeah, see you later. Look who I found.
He still fights?
No. He wants to watch some,
Hang on.
Right.
The man's here. Finally.
I fucking made it, boys. I've just been dossing me. I'm not. What's training? Who trains? I'm joking. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
No, all of us are like.
We are.
We
are locked in. You just forgot I went on. I was literally on a holiday.
Yeah. I
Pre-booked
literally
holiday.
forgot it was on a pre-booked holiday to Barcelona.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, I
having-
was living my life.
He's just having the time of his life and just sat there chatting shit about him, basically. That's what's going on. Bad job, man.
I'm fucking bad problem with you, mate.
Fair enough.
This is beef from now
They'll just like move up a weight class and then just.
on. Just the one. I have to move
We'll
up.
just have a scrap at
I have to move about 14 weight classes to get to you, you fat bastard.
Alright.
Yeah, do you hear that? Yeah, say it again for the camera. I have to move up 14 weight. No, wait, what are you boxing at? Super welter?
6 kilo, mate.
Super welter?
It's probably a weight class or two.
Are you super welter?
Yeah.
So, 2, isn't it?
2.
2, yeah. So,
40.
yeah, probably about 6 kilos.
Pretty decent, man. That 14 weight classes.
That's 14 weight classes.
What am I like? Super
14
heavy.
Corey Scott weight classes.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Corey blow away in the wind.
No, he actually would.
A strong gust of wind come past me the other day. Yeah, I actually seen, like, you know, it was windy the other day. I just went outside. Yeah, I looked up in the sky. Genuinely seen Corey flying over my house.
Really?
Yeah, like he was just like, Ben, help, I can't get down.
Oh,
I've not seen him since. True story.
really?
Yeah.
I was just going to mention, you know, the airport fans.
Yeah.
They blow hard there.
Yeah, again, Corey can't
Mate.
go.
Honestly,
Corey can't go, he just
I,
blows
I,
them away.
I was walking past one of them. I actually nearly got blown away.
Yeah,
I'm
that's it.
70 kilo.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. But Corey can't go.
You just.
Corey can't go. You know, like, you can't walk behind the back of cars either, because if you turn the car on, the exhaust comes on, he flies off.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like a
Bedroom
human
fan.
parachute.
You know, like, if it's hot at night,
Yeah.
like, if you put a bedroom fan on, bro, it just blows him into his bedroom door and that.
So he's just basically a human parachute.
Yeah. I've heard that kids on windy days fly Corey's, bro.
Flying Corey.
Fly Corey's instead of kites.
I've finally found him. Wow. It's like a mythical experience now. It's like finding a unicorn. I've finally found Ben. I've been on Pokemon Go and I got myself a Blastoise or something like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, no, that's going to basically conclude the rest of this video for week 1 of the 8-week camp. But yeah, a lot of stuff's happened. Not a lot. Going through the footage, I realised my life's probably not as boring as what I thought it were, to be fair. But yeah, no, we've finally found Ben, end of the week. Jake was in, of course, all the time, working, dogging it out, both of us. And just a lot of work going in this week. After watching it back, I realised I have done a lot of work, and I am actually quite proud of myself, no matter what I did in the sprints or whatever, because I did a lot of stuff. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who made it this far. Thank you to everyone who watched. If you do enjoy this type of content, and if you want me to continue it, I'll obviously do the week 2. I'll get it sorted as soon as Monday comes. But just let me know some tips and stuff like that, what I could do better, that sort of thing. And I'll definitely work on it, because I want to get better and better, and I want to do better for YouTube, for TikTok, for all of that. I want to be the best I can be. So any help massively helps. Honestly, it does. But yeah, I'm just currently munching on this. I don't actually know what it is. It's like a folded wrap, like sort of quesadilla style, I guess. And it's so good. It's Mexican food. But yeah, that's going to conclude it. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to say thank you and everyone at the same time, but thank you all for watching. I really mean that. It means a lot. And I really do hope that you enjoy the content. Please comment and like. Obviously subscribe if you haven't already. Because if you can make through 30 plus minutes of me rambling and going through a week of life, then you can definitely hit the subscribe button. So make sure you do that. And yeah, that's going to conclude it. Thank you all for watching. Please comment, let me know what you think. And I'll see you all later. Have a good rest of your weekend.